Moral and spiritual greatness is possible only to those who are above the competitive battle for existence. And only those who are becoming rich on the plane of creative thoughts are free from the degrading influence of competition. If your heart is set on domestic happiness, remember that love flourishes best where there is refinement, a high level of thought, and freedom from corrupting influences. And these are to be found only where riches are attained by the exercise of creative thoughts without strife or rivalry. Love is sweet though, but when money enter, love is sweeter. You can aim at nothing so great or noble, I repeat, as to become rich. And you must fix your attention upon your mental picture of riches, to the exclusion of all that may tend to dim or obscure the vision. You must learn to see the underlying truth in all things. You must see beneath all seemingly wrong conditions that the great one life ever is moving forward towards fuller expression and more complete happiness. It is the truth that there is no such thing as poverty. That's just the truth. That there is only wealth. Some people remain in poverty because they are ignorant of the fact that there is wealth for them. And this can best be taught by showing them the way to affluence in your own person and practice. Others are poor because while they feel that there is a way out, they are too intellectually indolent to put forth the mental effort necessary to find that way and travel on it. And for this, the very best things you can do is to arouse their desire by showing them the happiness that comes from being rightly rich. Others still are poor because while they have some notions of science, they have become so swamped and lost in the maze of metaphysical and occult theories that they do not know which way to take. So they become very confused. They try a mixture of many things and fail in all. For these, again, the very best thing to do is to show the right way in your own person and practice. An ounce of doing things is worth a pound of theorizing. The very best thing you can do for the whole world is to make the most of yourself. You can serve God and man in no more effective way than by getting rich. That is, if you get rich by the creative method and not by the competitive one. Always emphasizing on that. Another thing we assert that this book gives in detail is the principle of the science of getting rich. And if that is true, you do not need to read any other book upon this subject. Because they're trying to say that if you apply everything here, you don't even need to read any other book that will teach you how to get rich because you already be rich from this one. This may sound narrow and egotistical, but consider there is no more scientific method of computation in mathematics than by addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, right? No other method is possible. There can be but one shortest distance between 2 points. There is only one way to think scientifically, and that is to think in the way that leads by the most direct and simple route to the goal. No man has yet formulated a briefer or less complex system than the one set forth herein. I told you guys that every other manifestation book is taking its root from here. It has been stripped of all non-essentials. When you commence on this, lay all others aside, put them out of your mind altogether, saying you should focus on this book. Read this book every day. Keep it with you. Commit it to memory and do not think about other systems and theories. If you do, you will begin to have doubts and to be uncertain and wavering in your thoughts, and then you will begin to make failures. After you have made good and become rich, you may study other systems as much as you please, but until you are quite sure that you have gained what you want, do not read anything on this line but this book. Unless unless it be the authors mentioned in the preface. Did I read the preface? I don't think I read the preface. I don't think I read the preface. And read only the most optimistic comments on the world's news, those in harmony with your picture. Also, postpone your investigation into the occult. Remember that. Remember that. Do not dabble into theosophy, spiritualism, or kindred studies. Don't go and start looking at tarot cards, looking at zodiac sign, stuff like that. It is very likely that the dead still live and are near. But if they are, let them alone. Mind your own business. Don't go and start searching for things that are not looking for you. And if they exist, then leave them alone. Let them stay where they are. Don't mind anything that do not mind you. Wherever the spirits of the dead may be, they have their own work to do. This is my best part of the book. Wherever the spirits of the dead may be, they have their own work to do. Don't go and start looking for any spirits that will help you to go and start making money. All those things have serious repercussion. You don't have to go through all of that. That's the negative part of the negative energy of the universe, and it's going to hurt you if you do. And their own problems to solve. And we have no right to interfere with them. We cannot help them, and it is very doubtful whether they can help us. They cannot help you, cannot help them. They have their own business, you have your own business. Or whether we have any right to trespass upon their time if they can. Even if they can help you, you don't have any rights, because that's why there is always a side effect to all these things. Let the dead and the hereafter alone and solve your own problem. Get rich. If you begin to mix with the occult, you will start mental cross currents, which will surely bring your hopes to shipwreck. Now, this and the preceding chapters have brought us to the following statement of the basic facts. There is a stinking stuff which all things are made, and which in its original state permeates, penetrates, and fills the interspace of the universe. A thought in this substance produces the things that are imaged by the thought. Man can form things in his thoughts, and by impressing his thoughts upon formless substance, can cause those things that he thinks about to be created. In order to do this, man must pass from the competitive to the creative mind. He must form a clear mental picture of the things he wants and holds his picture in his thought with the fixed purpose to get what he wants and the unwavering faith that he does get what he wants, closing his mind against all